Hello guys, this is the best stew recipe you will see or you will find on the internet. It was made with less oil, okay? So what we make, guys, I had to wash my rice, and I kid you not, Nigerian rice is the best. So I had to check what my rice looked like so that we can gauge the right amount of water for it. So my rice, I washed it just once, washed it very well just once, and I added it to my pot. And I added 2 properly washed egg, okay? So for our stew, these are the ingredients we'll be needing. Here we have for our mix, we have tomato there, we have shombo, we have bell pepper, we have chili pepper, and of course a little habanero pepper. Okay, so I've washed my rice and I added water that will be able to parboil it with my eggs, and it's covered. So let's steam we are going to steam our pepper mix. Okay, and now for our meat, we are not going to steam this meat, we are going to fry. So I fried this meat with my seasoning. I had to massage with my seasoning, oyster sauce, herbs, curry, and I massage this properly. And we are going to be using lobster too. We are going to just touch our lobster with a little garlic and ginger powder with pepper. Okay, so we are going to wash our snail properly. And our rice was ready. We went to check on our rice and it was ready. So we had to wash and put it back on fire. I normally add salt to my rice. I don't know how to eat rice without salt. So I added salt to my rice and I added the water for the cooking process. So right now our tomato is ready. So we are going to be pounding our pepper. We are going to be pounding our onion. We are going to be pounding our onion and our ginger rather for the stew. So right here, I want to fry our meat. I added curry leaf to it. This is a game changer. The kitchen was smelling good. I was thinking maybe I was in one good restaurant or what. So you add your curry leaf and onion. That's what I like using to fry my meat. So I sprinkled a little salt on it. And now we're going to fry. When you are frying your meat, you're going to because this meat is red, it's fresh. You are going to keep your gas on low heat, okay? So I fried on low heat, and you have to be shaking on the spot because you don't want the one side to be more brown than the other side. So you have to be mixing like you are steaming it. Just leave it like you're steaming it. So stir at intervals, check properly. And right now, see, if you don't have self-control, you don't know how to tolerate yourself, I'm not lying to you, you are going to finish this meat before you start cooking because it tasted so good. Do you know, at the point I was just like, let me put suya pepper on this thing and just go and sit down and drink one bowl of curry. This was so tasty. So we are going to set our meat aside, and this oil, we are going to add it towards the ending of our stew. This oil, you can use it to make anything, noodles, spaghetti, jollof rice, because that oil, there's a lot of flavors in it. So right to our stew base, we are going to add groundnut oil to our pot. After adding your groundnut oil, you let it sit for a while. I normally use salt to check if my groundnut oil is hot enough to take the rest ingredient. This is our pepper. This is our onion and our ginger we pounded earlier. Okay, so you're going to stir. Allow this to infuse the juices to the to the oil. You're going to add your curry, and if you want to add herbs, you can also add herbs at this point, but I knew I was going to add that oil from the meat, so I didn't bother. So I love using my Gino paste and my pepper and onion. I love mixing it. And also, if you can get your hands on Gino chicken paste too, do that. So I had to check on my rice, and my rice was ready and it was so fluffy. I moved my egg, and we are going to poke holes on that egg. Check on your stew and make sure it's steaming, it's frying properly. So poke holes on your egg just to let the stew infuse, or make sure there's enough stew inside your egg. And when you are frying your tomato paste, you have to check. If you bring it up like this and it's boiling in your spoon or whatever you're using, then your tomato is ready. But I like letting my own fry longer. Then you add your tomato mix, your pepper mix. This pepper mix also makes sure your food is delicious. Okay, also getting the right ratio is important. We might talk about that in another video. So make sure you cook this properly, you fry this properly, and you're going to add your favorite seasoning. I'm using Knorr seasoning cube. You're going to stir. You see how this thing is frying to tell you that this food na banga. it was frying. So at this point, you're going to add your eggs. Make sure you add your eggs first because that's what you want. It's very difficult for this stew to infuse the juices to the egg. So you add your egg, close your pot, and the next thing you're going to add maybe your meat, your protein, but the important thing is you are sure your food is frying, because look at this tomato, it's frying properly. Somebody should spell properly for me. It's frying properly. So frying your stew base is important, because if you don't fry it properly, your food will slap. It will be you don't. That's why a lot of people go wrong when they are cooking stew. So this meat, you can see that it has reduced. My dad would say the meat don't depreciate. So our meat has reduced because of so much tasting. The meat was so good. So you add little amount of water and cook, and make sure you stir this properly and cover your pot. Okay, this food was not cooked with too much oil, because on a normal day I would love to put enough oil, but you're on a diet, guys. So yeah, I didn't cover my pot, sorry. I added my lobster and my snail, so that these ones too can give the food taste. When you don't put this one now, you can't cover your pot. Now there the enjoyment will start. They will now be discussing inside the pot that you are here, let us make sure this food is delicious. You know what I'm saying? So you cover your pot and come back. You can see that our lobster is ready, and so our snail is also ready. When you taste this food at this point, I believe you try this recipe. I believe when you test this pot like this, you will run to your junction and come back to the house. You run again and you will be shouting, I dey cook, I dey cook. This food was delicious. So I checked and it was nice. At this point, you can add your oil. I added my oil, the one I used to fry the meat. Now tell me, what do you think this food will? Just tell me this food will not be delicious. Just this oil. This oil is so good. This oil can make any food, like your noodles, take it to 100 immediately. So I added the oil and our food is ready. Now you can taste and adjust your seasoning, because your food is ready. You just have to put it on low heat and make sure the stew is inside everywhere. The food is ready. Take a good look at this stew. Take a good look at this stew. This one is the one that will just make the man say, Alpha, what are we waiting for? Let's just get married. No be so. This stew was good. So this will my plates be given. And you are done. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on another one. Bye.